Welcome to the show, your host Ahmed Rana. We have a special guest today named Moon Khan. Hello sir, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming sir. How are you feeling today?
I feel great, delighted that you have invited me and you are introducing me to your millions of viewers. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Moon Khan is a man of mission. He loves to help the community. He's running for our DuPage election for recorder. Let's ask him a few questions why he's running.
I'm running to unite the Asian American community, to create and cement, mobilize this community, particularly the South Asians, Indian and Pakistanis, whom I say that they are sleeping giant. And they have created, they have all the accomplishments. They constructed or designed Sears Tower. They have best doctors, they have best engineers. But here in politics, two things are happening. First of all, they don't work together. And secondly, they don't know how to put things together. So that's why I'm running, to make sure that our community, this giant community, come together, and we want our share of slice. Because most of the time what is happening in America, the things are there in terms of demography. It is in 1960s, frozen in 1960s. They are not recognizing us. So we have to come forward and we have to fight for our rights. And at the same time, the guy whose name is Trump, he is just provoking us. And he is basically helping us in other way, that we should go out and fight for our right.
Next question I have, two times you have won the election, one time you have lost the election. What makes you run again, and why you think is different than previous election?
First of all, winning and losing is part of your journey. So it's not a matter of what I did or what I did not. The most important thing, this time I am running because it is 2016. This time there is a revolution going on in the United States, where we are going to fight for our values, where we are going to fight for everybody's value, everybody's rights. And that's why I am running. And I want to make sure that when we take pride in electing the first woman, electing the first African American, electing all kinds of firsts, why not Asian Americans also? So we have here two persons running from South Asian background. One is Raja Krishnamurthy. He is running for Congress. I am running for DuPage County Recorder, which is a huge office. 500,000 voters will participate in it. So I am here to clinch our rights, to fight for our rights and establish our claim.
That's a very good answer, sir. I didn't know that we have 500,000 people are here which are South Asian.
No, I'm sorry. 500,000 voters are there. Out of that, we have 100,000 voters in Illinois.
Wow, so 100,000 people, voters of South Asians,
yes.
And total is 500,000.
Exactly.
Okay. Sir, you were Republican for you were Republican, and then you changed it to become a Democrat. What makes you the change?
Well, at one time, Republicans were, because in this country there are two-party system, so Republican and Democrat. Now, in the last 10 years, Republicans have lost their axis. They forgot their own values. And they have recently, as you see with Trump and his allies, it has become a party of hate. So how come I cannot stand with them? So what happened, there was a person who was running here on the Republican ticket. His name was Congressman Joe Walsh. And he was basically, looks like he was father of Trump. And he was talking exactly like that. So when I was in the Republican Party, I heard all these shenanigans. And then I contacted the DuPage County Republican and I said, what this guy is doing? You guys have to come out and denounce this guy. But they said, oh, we cannot do this and we cannot do that. So finally I said, this is a shame for me, that if I want to unite the community, I want to give the message of hope, I cannot live with a party of fear and hatred. That's why I resigned.
Okay, so that's a very good answer you gave. So now let me ask you another question. You have seen RNC, Sajid Tarar, Muslim for Trump. Then we have seen Hillary, DNC, Khizr Khan, another gentleman, Muslim for Hillary. In both speeches, both are South Asian. First time, somebody has spoken on the podium, where the conventions are. What do you see the difference between the two speeches, and what do you think the audience got the message through the two people?
Well, first of all, Democratic Party and Khizr and all the other people, they are playing the politics of hope. You cannot overwhelm people with fear. they are talking about future. They are talking about the rights of women. They are talking about rights of immigrants. They are talking about rights of workers. So that's the party, and that's where Khizr Khan comes. And Khizr Khan, you know that there was a Sadiq Khan. He won the mayoral election of London,
yes.
And then Khizr Khan, who shook up the entire DNC, and we are proud of that. And there is Moon Khan here, who is going to create the same kind of movement here in this area.
ये तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि खान आ रहे हैं और छा जा रहे हैं.
वो खान लोग ऐसा काम करते रहे हैं, but I don't want to do. There are other people. However, there is one important I want to tell you. What we are doing here, that we want to fight for everybody. We don't want to just a group working like Muslims are only defending Muslims, or Hindus are defending only Hindus. We want to make sure that everybody should fight for others.
So basically you're saying everybody should work together.
Yeah, there is a share, it says, खुदा हमको ऐसी खुदाई न दे, खुदा हमको ऐसी खुदाई न दे कि अपने सिवा कुछ दिखाई न दे.
Wow. My next question is, why did you choose DuPage County? And what's the development happening? What's the changes happening here, which is different from the rest of the counties?
Very good question you have asked, because this is the county which has almost 100,000 South Asian community. Also, we have the largest, biggest, and the best mosques, temples, churches, people of various ethnic groups. At the same time, this DuPage County has also Hispanics and blacks, Muslims, Hindus, Sikhs. So this is, and then whites, Caucasians. And they are working together. So, and I have been living here for the last 15-16 years. That's why I wanted to go there, and I want to see the diversity, because right now in the government, the demographic image what they are seeing, that's frozen in 1960s. So they are not reflecting our aspirations, our images. We want to go there, and we want to tear down the Berlin Wall of monopoly.
Awesome. Viewers, let me take a break. Let me come back. But before we go on a break, I want to say I'm sitting in a Chicago city, which is Windy City, and DuPage County is one of the most ethnic county and diverse county in America right now.
Aesthetics Institute of Cosmetology. Now is the time. Only school to offer cosmetology, nail technology, aesthetics. Many reasons to attend cosmetology school. Freedom of self-employment, working with others, helping people, financial stability, learn new and exciting things. Financial aids available to those who qualify. Call us today. 540-313-4493 or 240-631-2220.
For a happy living, improve your credit today. Best credit repair services around.
Exercise your legal rights. Fix your credit today.
We have the expertise and knowledge to bring your good credit back.
We offer 100% satisfaction and money back guarantee.
Free initial consultation. Please call Asad Khan 1-800-691-0190 or visit our website www.creditfixedu.com.
एसिडिटी का हो गया डब्बा गोल,
जब से लिया हाशमी इस बगोल।
फिटनेस मेरी है अनमोल, राज है हाशमी इस बगोल।
पास न भटके कोलेस्ट्रॉल, साथ है हाशमी इस बगोल।
मेरे घर में इसका अहम रोल, सबके लिए हाशमी इस बगोल।
Welcome to Mehran Restaurant and Banquet Hall. Catering to families, large groups, corporate events, and weddings. International chef will take extreme care with food preparation and uses only the highest quality ingredients to deliver great food consistently. Its relaxing, warm atmosphere is combined with world-class customer service.
For catering and event booking, please call us at 703-569-7700.
Welcome back, viewers. Let's have some more questions and let's enjoy the conversation with Moon Khan. He's a politician, the background is journalism, and now you heard some share too, he's a poet too. So Moon Khan Saab, let me ask you another question. South Asians are getting more involved in this political events now and political fields. Before we haven't seen that. What draws them to the political events and political theme now?
There are several reasons. First of all, now South Asian community is maturing up. At the same time, South Asian community is finding out its niche. Another point is that now South Asians have achieved their goal, more or less, everywhere. They are being recognized as the leader in the technology, in healthcare, in designing, everything. So now this is the time when they have to move on. Politics is a journey which takes time, it takes maturity. That's the one thing. The second thing, America is changing now. In 21st century, it will not remain a white-dominated, monopolized country. It is going to be represented by people of all colors. So if we don't move at this time, if we don't step out, and if we don't ask for our rights, and we don't negotiate, we will be 100 years behind. That's why it is important. That's why you see those people who are far-sighted, they are coalescing together, they are creating coalitions, and they are coming up and working together.
I've been here a few days, and behind the camera we were talking about it. What really motivated you? Because I see Moon Khan going door to door, I see Moon Khan attending the events, I see Moon Khan talking to a lot of people. Where is this motivation coming from? Where is all this energy coming from?
It comes from because I see our people are not in politics. At the same time, I receive calls. Despite having a good facade of everything good and gentle and diplomatic, behind the scene a lot of things are happening. In this DuPage County, there were like 3 or 4 mosques which were denied permits to build their spaces. They were denied parking spaces. There were so many things happen, and everything was done in the facade of justice and equality. But there are problems. Yesterday I met a group of Hindus. They have a mandir in Itasca. It's called Swami Narayan Mandir, and they called me and they needed some help. They want to just have another structure by their mandir, and DuPage County is saying you cannot do that. So a lot of things are happening behind this. Our kids have been arrested on false grounds, and FBI has been trying to penetrate in them, and they were coaxing them to commit crime. These things are happening. There was a guy, Sikh community guy, he was hit by a racist person. I was the guy who took this by a storm. I invited all the news media people, and before Sikh community comes out, and I did all those things. So I have a passion, as I told you. I love to see our community organized, united, and ready to bargain.
Moon Khan Saab, what message you want to give for our viewers and our community? And if you have another share, you can say the last.
Let me share with you. The best thing is that जब कोई साया नजर न आएगा, ये दरख्त बहुत याद आएगा. And I'm not just talking about me, but I'm talking about Khizr Khan, and I'm talking about Sadiq Khan, and I'm talking about all those people, Raja Krishnamurti. We are the people who want to fight the darkness. And when we are out there, support us. Otherwise, leaders don't come in one day and 1 week and in 1 year. It takes years. हजारों साल नरगिस अपनी बेनूरी पे रोती है. बड़ी मुश्किल से होता है चमन में दीदावर पैदा. So please support us.
Thank you, Mr. Moon Khan, for coming, and thank you, viewers, for watching. Good luck with the election. We hope you're going to win, and of course, you are doing excellent and wonderful job for the community. Keep doing the good work, sir.
Thank you very much for giving us my campaign this publicity, and at the same time inspiring our audience.
Now, thank you, viewers, for watching Moon Khan. Now we have Shannon Heath, her campaign manager. Let me ask her a few questions. Dear viewers, now another guest has joined us. Her name is Shannon Heath. She's a campaign manager for Mr. Khan. Hello, Shannon. How are you?
Hi. Thank you for having me here on the show.
Thank you for coming. Why you think people should support, DuPage County people should support Moon Khan?
Because Moon is working really hard for the community, and because he really cares more than anyone else I think I've ever really met. And because he believes in working hard for the community and to help lower taxes for the people living in DuPage County.
How long do you know Mr. Moon, and what makes you join his team?
I've known Moon for about 6 months now. And I joined his team after he asked me to join him. I had been running the social media and working as the director of communications for the Lisle Township Democrats.
What you want our viewers to know about Mr. Khan?
I want our viewers to know that Moon is a passionate social or civil servant who's going to work as hard as he humanly possibly can in order to help the people of DuPage County, to serve them, and to make DuPage County a better place for people to live.
So why do you think this election is very important for, Moon Khan and for your campaign, and, like people are behind you, but in the same time, what's the most important keyword you want DuPage County people to know that they should vote for Moon Khan, and let's win it and in it?
I want the people of DuPage County to know that Moon Khan, along with the other Democrats in this county, are working really hard to change things from the way that they've been. DuPage County has been run pretty much by the Republican Party for the last 30 some odd years, even longer probably. And in that time, they have not been representing the people. The county board recently raised their own wages, even though here in DuPage County we were already paying them more than any other county in the area. They get stipends for their cars, they get full insurance benefits, they get pension plans as well, even though they're only working part-time, and we are the only county that has that. And so the Republicans in DuPage County are not here to help the people of DuPage County or support them, but rather to just make themselves more money, and we're trying to change that.
We would love to talk to you more, but we have a few minutes and then we have a time shortage. But thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me on here.
Thank you, viewers, for watching the show. We love to get your feedback. Please write us on Facebook or email us. Your host, Ahmed Rana. Thank you. See you till next time.